Hey everyone, Kevin here. As you can see here, I've got the Spigen HTC U11 Rugged Armor case in black. This was a case that I wanted to buy from the beginning, but I bought this at the very start of June and it's only recently came out. So it cost me £7.99 in the UK. It is $11.99 currently on Amazon.com. So let's see what this is like. I've used a lot of these cases over the years and they're not the most protective. You can buy the ones that have got the double protection kind of thing where they've got the plastic and the silicone around it. But I find that this is the best kind of midway point where it gives you protection, doesn't add too much bulk, but you're protecting your phone and it's quite stylish as well. I really like the feel of these cases as well. So let's see how it fits in. I've had these for years, so I know what to expect. Feels really good. I like that. So you can see they've got the cutout there for the cameras. There's also a cutout there for the back mic. Cutout at the bottom for the mic, the speaker, and the charging port. And it's the same at the top mic. There's a space there. So there's a space for all the ports. You don't have to worry about that. What I like about this as well, it's quite grippy. Now, my complaint with the HTC U11 is that it's a little bit, when you use it naked, it is a little bit slippy. HTC were good enough to put in this kind of case. It's like a plastic case, but if you can see here, it doesn't actually protect around the sides. So whilst that's actually, a good little case for until you find a case, use the default one until you can. You can see that, you're not going to protect the sides. And these things are, the side of this phone is liable for scratching. The one that I bought in the meantime was this one. It's just a kind of cheap, what it was about £5 or so, £6 in the UK. And it's okay. It's quite a kind of flexible, kind of bendy TPU one. And I've actually been quite happy with this, but I do feel it's a little bit kind of, I don't know, just it comes off a little bit too easily. So there's certain things like when I put my phone in the phone holder, it would pop out like this, or it would do that, just because it's not gripped in that well. For what it is, it hasn't been a bad case, and it does show off the original colour of the HTC U11, but to be honest, I don't care about showing off the colour or showboating the colour. I really think this with the grip is what sells it for me. So, some quick tests. First test would be charging. No problem there. Still charging okay. No problem at all. It's charging. And one of the biggest tests for this phone would be Edge Sense. Now, I've said this before. I generally, what I do is I keep it turned off. I don't use the squeeze feature unless I'm walking around taking photos or videos. So what I do is I turn it off, but then if I'm walking around or I need to take a lot of photos, then I turn it on. So, yeah, it seems okay. You can see it there, the little blue marks. Edge Sense works okay. No problem at all. Perfect. If you look at the side, I'll maybe bring the camera down a little bit if I can. You'll see that there's actually separate buttons for volume. So the separate buttons and then there's the power button. So the separate buttons for that. They work fine. Quite clicky. Now, and this one had the separate buttons as well. So it's not that much thicker than the one I had already. So this is pretty much identical to the Spigen case, the Rugged Armor case that I had for my older Nexus XP and going back the HTC M8. It's the same design and I love it. I really do love it. It's really, really grippy. It doesn't add much bulk, but it feels so much safer. Now this The default one, as I said, it doesn't give you any protection there. This kind of bendy one that I got was okay, but it still felt a little bit slippy, and the problem with that one is the case came off too easily. This is different. You know, it's easy to put on and off, but you really do need to use a little bit of force to get it off. It doesn't just pop out as it would with this one. So overall, very, very happy with it. I've taken my shiny blue phone and made it black, but I'm very, very happy with it. It's got a great design. It's very, very affordable. It was only like £1 or £2 more expensive than this one, and this one kind of feels cheap. I mean, if you look at even just the space for the mic hole, this one is huge. This one is just small enough to let it get through. If I can do some copyright-free music. Copyright-free music, right, let's see. This is the one I normally play, isn't it? Doesn't. Same as usual. Speakers down here. Overall, loving it, loving it. As first impressions, you know, I've only been using it for a few minutes, but as I said, I've used this phone, this case many times in the past. I've bought different variations of it. Spigen always deliver, and they've delivered this time again. Highly recommended. I'll leave some links to the sales page, etc. on Amazon. Let me know what you think about it. Please let me know your opinion in the comment area. Thanks for watching, and until next time, take care.